Hi guys, I think by now everyone will have heard about the terrorist attacks in Paris a week ago today, and I wanted to just take a minute to acknowledge them, but also to talk about Paris and France because I live in France. It's quite immediate for me and quite scary. I don't live in Paris. I live in Lyon, the second biggest city in France. But I have friends in Paris. I had friends who had travelled to Paris last Friday. Luckily, they were all okay. I am incredibly thankful about that. Um, but I wanted to talk about my love for this country in a book related way. I moved to France 2 years ago, and when I moved here, I'd never left the UK for anything, for a holiday or anything. So suddenly being thrust into the middle of France for 3 years was a bit nerve wracking and scary. So I started looking for books about France, non-fiction books, that would really help me to stop being terrified and to get excited about it. And I ended up picking up Paris in Love by Eloisa James. It's a non-fiction book. It's by Eloisa James, who writes historical romances. And she's an American author, and she and her family uprooted themselves and moved to Paris for a year. And it's her memories, it's little tiny snippets of living there, slightly bigger essays, but it's mostly sort of very short snippets. Rain on the roof opposite, the smell of bread in the streets, traveling on the metro. It's little tiny things that really lifted living in Paris from a scary thing into a really incredible adventure. And I read this and it made me excited about moving to Lyon. Instead of being terrified about the fact that I had no idea what the hell I was walking into, I started getting excited about it. I fell in love with Paris through this book, but I also fell in love with France. And it opened my eyes and made me look at so many things that are amazing about this country. So I just wanted to take a minute today to say that if your thoughts are with the people in Paris and you want to think about Paris not in a scary, terrifying way that we currently all are, read this book. Pick this book up and fall in love with Paris. Fall in love with the little things that make this city incredible. I hope you guys are all okay. I hope that none of you lost people in the Paris attacks. My thoughts are with everyone who did, and I will see you guys next week.